Good morning, aviators. Thank you for joining me this beautiful Florida morning. Just flying a nice solo cross country along the coast. We're gonna hit some local airports along the way, and I hope you guys enjoy the flight. Alright, this morning we're going to be flying over to Apalachicola for one of the first stops. Be stopping at Wakulla County, 2 Juliet 0 along the way. This will be my long solo cross country, 150 miles with at least one leg being 50 nautical miles or greater. So when we land at Apalachicola, we're going to do a full stop taxi back, at which point we will take off and head towards ECP, Panama City, which is northwest Florida beaches. Pretty good day today, not a cloud in the sky. Winds are pretty light, so we should be good to go. Before takeoff checklist, fuel selector is both. Trim is set, wing flaps are confirmed up. Windsock was checked on the way right there, so it is still favoring 27. We're gonna get our MFD set for the 5 miles. I'm not going to worry about start time today. Windows closed, mixture rich, lights on the go. Fuel, mixture, lights, tower. And Tallahassee Tower, Epic Red 386, holding short, runway 27 at Bravo 1, ready for VFR departure to the south.
The wind 3203, turn left heading 240, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, turning left heading 240, Epic Red 386. Finals clear, left turn heading 240, clear for takeoff, runway 27. 27 is painted and verified. Here comes the power. Alright, airspeed's alive. Engines in the green, running nice. Building 50, 55. Tallahassee departure, good morning. Epic Red 386, climbing through 1,300 feet for 2,500 feet on a 240 heading.
Epic Red 386, Tallahassee departure, radar contact, climb to requested VFR altitude. Are you just going to the west practice area, then Apalachicola?
I'm actually trying to go south to Wakulla County, that's 2 Juliet 0 for 386.
Epic Red 386, yeah, sorry, south practice area, I see now. Alright, yeah, proceed on course, climb to requested VFR altitude.
Roger that, proceed on course, climbing to my requested altitude for Epic Red 386. So right now, I'm actually trying to time build, for lack of a better term. I'm almost at course minimums. As of this morning, I need 5 hours of solo cross-country time. So all my other minimums are met. I'm gonna be doing a few flights. I'm not gonna try and rush it. We're gonna do it at a good pace. But this is the long solo, which is 150 nautical miles total distance, with at least one leg being longer than 50 nautical miles. And as a matter of fact, every leg on this trip is longer than 50 nautical miles. So I actually have, I think 83 from Panama City back to Tallahassee, and it is 52 miles straight line distance to Apalachicola from Tallahassee. So we're gonna knock out quite a bit today, and hopefully I can get it just a pinch above 2.0. I'm not exactly zooming through the sky right now, so that should knock out a pretty big portion, and then from there the idea would be to solo cross country up to the minimums, and then make sure that I can do some prog check practice. So when you're in a Part 141 school like Epic Flight Academy, even though the private pilot certificate course for Epic, at least in the satellite program, it's not a 141 course, but it is designed like a 141 course. So they do have the prog checks. For the end of course prog check, I'll probably fly with Tomas, my instructor, and practice maneuvers, make sure that everything is proficient, proficiency over currency, and then from there I'll go to the end of course, and then hopefully a check ride within the next 2 weeks. So hopefully pretty soon here we'll be done. Autopilot's flying the plane 6.6 nautical miles from 2J0. At that point, we'll be making a right turn. Follow the coast. I already have Tyndall approach on 124.15, 2415. Set up for my Comp 1 backup. I've got my Unicom CTAF for Apalachicola as well as the weather. This route, I like it. It's scenic. You have the beautiful Florida Forgotten Coast. I've driven it about 1 million times in my life. If anything happens, God forbid, and I lose my GPS or something like that, it's very easy to fly pilotage and Dead Reckoning. When we're doing navlogs and stuff, I have my navlog here for this flight, and the visual points are, quite frankly, pretty easy because it's on the coast, but nonetheless, a nice flight, and thankfully, it's smooth as glass up here this morning. Nothing's worse than a bumpy flight first thing in the morning, so I think I earned a little bit of coffee. Everything's performing beautifully. Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's good. Everything's nice and stable. Altitude's indicated correctly across the board between the PFD and the standby. That'll be good. Nice for the video. Look like a dumb idiot.
Epic Red 386, contact tower 118.905.
Over to tower on 118.905 for Epic Red 386. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
Panama City Tower, Epic Red 386. We're about 15 miles southwest over the bay. We have uniform for full stop.
Upper Grid 386, what's your type aircraft?
Aircraft type is Cessna 172.
Upper Grid 386, report 8 miles straight in runway 34, your number 2 following citation traffic on about 3 miles southwest of the field approaching a left base.
Okay, we will report that final, and we are number 2 for runway 34, Upper Grid 386. Brake check. Good. Pappy says I'm high.
Southwest 2484, right downwind to 34.
Southwest 2484, Panama City Tower, report right base. Enter the right base in runway 34, clear to land. I'm going to depart 1E170 in front of you.
Alright, we'll report right base, Southwest 2484.
Speed's good.
Southwest 2484, clear to land 34.
Clear to land 34, Southwest 2484.
All right. Got to land well in front of Envoy. Ooh, yikers.
Epic Grid 386, Fable, turn left, taxiway, Mike.
Turning left, taxiway Mike, Epic Grid 386. And Tower Epic Grid 386, hold short runway 34 at Kilo, we have the landing traffic in sight. Oh my god, dude. Did I just, no, I transmitted on tower, okay. Calhoun County Redtail Skyhawk 386 is taxiing for runway 36 in Calhoun. And Calhoun County Redtail Skyhawk 386 is going to line up and wait for runway 36 Calhoun. Airspeed's alive, engines in the green.
Calhoun County, experimental 513 Delta Bravo, please line up and wait for the Cessna, Calhoun.
All right, and we're back coming out of Calhoun County. Had a little scare there with the comms. For a second there, I thought I was gonna have to call the tower.
Turkey 5660 Whiskey on final, runway 09, Santa Creek traffic.
Squawk 7600. Tallahassee approach, Epic Red 386. We're about 10 miles west of Britt at 2,500 feet on a 09er heading, looking to get flight following into Tallahassee.
Epic Red 386, Squawk 0246, 58 Golf.
And Squawking 0246, I do have golf on board, sir. Epic Red 386.
Epic Red 386, ready to contact 30 miles west, northwest Tallahassee Airport, 2,500, enter a right downwind runway 27.
Entering the right downwind runway 27, Epic Red 386. Right downwind or 27. Okay, well, I'm gonna count that, so we are 30 nautical miles away, and that's not really a landing clearance as per our little game of like who can get cleared the furthest out, but to enter the traffic pattern 30 miles out, that's pretty awesome. Awesome flight, I almost feel like a real pilot today. I've already made 3 stops. We flew to Apalachicola this morning. We flew to Panama City after that. And F95 was actually pretty cool, so I really don't know how much of that I got on tape, and then my headset was messing up a little bit, but there was some sort of like acrobatic flying in there, because there was a bunch of like aerobatic RVs and like experimentals and stuff like that. So everybody at that, I'm assuming that was like a meetup or something, because they had a pancake breakfast. They're doing like a little pancake breakfast over there. Everyone was super friendly. I got out of the airplane to go use the bathroom, and this guy immediately started chatting me up, offering me pancakes from their little pancake breakfast thing they got going on. I was kind of like, I was a little intimidated because there is easily 20 planes on that ramp. That ramp is not big. You know, I'm trying to like, you know, keep my head under the radar, just kind of come in, park the plane, go use the bathroom, get out of there. But everyone, you know, was really friendly.
66 Tallahassee approach, altimeter 2997.
Set the autopilot down to 1,000 feet and capture that top of descent in 9 minutes, 21 seconds.
Evergrade 386, maintain VFR at or above 2,500, crossing traffic inbound Quincy, just part of Tallahassee.
Maintain VFR at or above 2,500 for the crossing traffic, Evergrade 386. So let's do this. Let's climb up to the tree or 1,000 or feeder.
Evergrade 386, traffic's going to be no factor, VFR descent your discretion, enter the right downwind runway 27.
Roger that, traffic no factor, descend my discretion into the right downwind for runway 27, Evergrade 386.
5 Bravo Alpha, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend, maintain 3,000, 5 Bravo Alpha.
Vertical track.
Tallahassee Tower, Evergrade 386, about 7 miles to the west. We're making right downwind for runway 27, Tallahassee.
Evergrade 386, Tallahassee Tower, continue inbound.
Continue inbound, Evergrade 386.
Evergrade 386, runway 27, clear to land, wind 330 at 5.
Clear to land, runway 27, Evergrade 386. There's our landing clearance. Must not be busy today. Turn her in. Yeah, below 85. Flaps 2, not flaps full. Just keeping the speed. Put in a little more power. Speed's good, or actually a little fast, but that's really not a problem. Go ahead and put in a little more power here on this final. So we'll clip these runway lights. Runway's made. Give me butter. Give me butter. Give me butter. Okay, not exactly, but not bad either. Flaps up. Okay.
Evergrade 386, contact ground point 9er.
Ground on point 9er, Epicred 386. Good day.